The Book of Genesis, Chapter 13, from the Sunday School Bible.
Copyright The Sunday School Bible, LLC, 2025. All rights reserved.
Chapter 13, 2085 BC. Abraham, leaves Egypt. Abram departed Egypt and traveled south with Sarai, Lot, and their belongings. Abram was very rich in cattle, silver, and gold. Abram continued his journey from the south to a place between Bethel and Hai, which was the same place where he had initially pitched his tent in Genesis 12:8. He went to the place of the altar which he had first built. There Abram called on the name of the Lord. Lot, who also traveled with Abram, had flocks, herds, and tents. However, the land could not support both Abram and Lot, because their flocks and herds required an enormous amount of food. The land could not sustain them because their substance was so great. Therefore, they could not remain together. There was also strife between Abram's herdsmen and Lot's herdsmen. The Canaanites and the Perizzites lived in the same land at the time. Abram said to Lot, "Let there be no strife between me and you, and my herdsmen and your herdsmen, for we are brothers. The whole land is before you. Please separate yourself from me. If you depart to the left, I will go to the right. If you depart to the right, I will go to the left." Lot looked up and saw all the land of Jordan. Lot noticed it was well watered everywhere, just like the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt as you go to Zoar. This occurred before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot chose all the plain of Jordan for himself. Lot traveled east, and they separated themselves one from another. Abram lived in the land of Canaan, and Lot lived in the cities of the plain. Lot pitched his tent toward the city of Sodom. But the men of Sodom were extremely wicked and sinners before the Lord. After Lot separated himself from Adam, the Lord said to Abram, "From where you are standing, look northward, southward, eastward, and westward. I will give you and your seed all the land you see forever. I will make your seed plentiful as the dust of the earth. If a man can number the dust of the earth, then your seed will also be numbered. Arise, walk through the land, in the length of it and in the breadth of it. I will give it to you." Then Abram disassembled his tent, traveled to and lived in the plain of Mamre, which is in Hebron. There Abram built an altar to the Lord.